Alrighty then. I'm at the Quakecraft lobby, as you probably recognize, at the Hypixel server. I finished the parkour the other day, and I was thinking that I should try and make a video explaining some of it. This is the start of it. You can actually start on two sides. You can either start there, or you can start over there. Let me go ahead and vanish these people, so it's easier to explain and stuff. There we go. They won't bother us anymore. There's actually a little bit difference from this side to the other side. I will explain that in just a moment. Let's just go ahead and start. This is normal simple jumps. If we just take the people back up, you can see how they normally run. They jump from pad to pad. My way in the start is a little bit different, as I don't bother to make all the jumps. So I start sprinting here. I jump from this pad right here over to that pad, and I jump again straight over to that pad. So yeah, let's see how that goes. There we go. We are over. So that's the easiest way for me, unless you need to jump every single with normal speed, and this jump right here you can use double speed. Or sprint, that is. These jumps I do with starting to sprint from here, and I just do consecutive jumps like that. On this side you don't need to jump all the way over to this pad, because you can jump off from this one. That's the difference from the other side over here. If you go over here, you can see we can't jump up from this pad. So on this side you need to make all 3 jumps before you can jump up. We go on. These are also very simple jumps, so just go by the one-on-one. Some people just go one-on-one jump up here and use the shift key a lot. I just go ahead and jump it all the way up, and when we come up here you have the possibility to just jump over to this block and then over to that block. I try to do consecutive jumps here as well, and I normally just jump straight up, go to sprint as soon as I land here and jump over. So it goes like this, and I use the shift key as soon as I come over to the quartz, so I don't fall off. And yeah, then I line up for this jump. What very many beginners do wrong here is they try to do a consecutive jump. That can be a little bit difficult, at least the way I do it. Most people go on top of this one and jump over to it. I like to use the sprint like that and land on this one. Because I use the sprint, I can't do consecutive jumps because this is too close. I would just jump over it. So I need to stop here, and I jump over to this one, and then speed again over to that one. So yeah, it's kind of difficult, at least my way, to get consecutive jumps over to this one. But I normally do jump from the pole, or the pole over to the small quartz right here, and start sprinting straight away and jump over to this one. When you go here, I just use just go forward, and I lean towards the blocks over here, and I just swing around when I come to it like that, and I do shift on the top to get some distance all the way back. I'm going to jump over to this quartz block right here. You need to sprint. There are a lot of guys doing they sprint and jump over to this one and use shift key to not fall off. The best way to do this jump is to just do a consecutive jump first from here over to that block, and then straight over to the iron bars that you can see in the background there. That way you don't need to stop on this block and do a sprint again and jump over. So when you hit this one, like that, just jump consecutive and press shift as you're in the air, and you will not fall through the hole there. I see some guys actually falling in the middle. It's kind of hilarious. It's as if they get 3 points in basketball. This jump is pretty easy. You just go forward, jump up, and use shift. This jump is even easier. Just hold shift and jump up, and you're attached to it. So yeah, we go forward and regular jump over this one. As you come to the ice, you can be very careful and do one-on-one jump. I did that in the beginning. As you get used to it, you just go, you jump on these. Sometimes I stop at this block because I suddenly need a sprint, but more often I do this jump and double tap W to get speed. Jump over to this one and straight jump over to that one. In the beginning though, when I was very careful, I did like I do now. So I'm just doing the beginner's manual now. Double tap, in with the shift key, go back again. I had a lot of problems on this ice bridge, which I like to call it, in the beginning. The thing is that when you sprint and jump, you hit your head in the quartz block above, and I tried to grab onto the ledge by holding shift key, but that doesn't work, as you hit this block and you will fall a millimeter or something like that, a pixel away from the actual block. What you need to do is to sprint. You will still bound hit your head in the block above, but if you keep pressing W and going forward, you will instantly go into the gap when you are in the gap. So like this. On this one, it's many just go all the way back and you sprint all over. I don't like to do that. I have my own method. I like to stand on this third from the ending ice block. Third ice block from the end. If you go, let's go over here. You can see the quartz block stop here, so it's not a difficult jump. The last quartz block is here. So if I go back to this one, I like to aim at the last block. I like to sprint, and when you're on ice, you can notice that you accelerate twice. First one is for normal sprint. Like if you're on the ground, you will notice you accelerate. On ice, you will have the same acceleration, and then you have another acceleration. And what I do is that I jump as soon as I get the acceleration number 2. And when I start from this location, I'm on the last block when I do that. So I just go like that. I just do another jump as soon as I come onto this one, and I will end up on this block. You can also use shift key and stop at that block and do a normal jump over here. This one, just jump up. It's quite easy, as you can see. Do sprint and jump over to the next one. Use shift key. Do the same for the next jump. Sprint, jump over. What I like to do is sprint, jump over then, and aim for the ladder and jump straight to the ladder. But you can do it the easy way and just jump over, use shift, go turn around to the ladder and do it again. So yeah, but I will just do this now for the easiness of it. And ladders is quite easy. You hold the shift key when you're standing on top of the ladder, go all the way over. Either way, you can do whatever suits you. I like to go to the right. I will have the cursor aimed straight above this part of the ladder. Aim here, hold D and W it would be W and A if you're on the other side, and just hold shift as well and you jump and turn with your mouse. So it's the same thing on the other side. Jump up, there, and we go. Turn into it. Sometimes you end up in the middle of the ladder, then it's important that you move your cursor over and go into the pillar, because you will just walk off the ladder if not. This jump you use W and jump at approximately the same time, so you can get over to the other ladder, and I didn't manage that. That's the easiest jump of them all, so I just need to get back up there. Okay guys, I'm showing you how I normally do the parkour, at least up to the ladders as where I fell, and which jumps I'm making, how fast I'm normally doing it, and yeah, everything. It will be visible on this one right now. So I like to have people visible. It's basically giving me another challenge when I get to other people that are lazy or slow. They block your view many times, so you can't see anything. But as soon as you are up on this side right there, or where he is at right now, that's where most parkour guys on this map or this in this lobby fail. He's one of the few that didn't fail. So yeah, and he's at the ladders now, so let's just keep on going. And this is where I failed last time, so just get past this one. There we go. So yeah, it's the same thing again. Hold D and W and shift and jump and turn around. Keep holding shift, get on here. You can let go of the shift if you want to. I just press it and go on to this one. Let go, jump, go to this one. I like to, you need to sprint on this one, so double tap W, jump over to this one, and you have slow sound, or soul sound, which it's actually called. I like to call it slow sound since you're walking really slow on it. And what I do on this particular two jumps is consecutive jumps, as keeping my momentum, my speed, jumping over, landing on this one, and jump straight over to the next one. So yeah, it goes like this. The jump is pretty easy when you do it like that. No risk, as long as you get over to this one, there's no risk that you're missing this one. So we are at one of the hardest jumps on this parkour. There is a trick to this. When you're up here, very many guys are going on this thing. You can see I'm going really slow. I'm not doing the sprint. If I do the sprint, you can see this is when I'm walking normally, and this is while holding shift, and that's sprinting. So the speed is almost the same when sprinting and not sprinting when you're on the slow sound. Because as soon as you jump, you notice that you have momentum from running, and you will get pretty far. The thing is that you need to jump at the last pixels to actually make this jump when you're running in the middle. What I do is I'm exploiting the fact that the ice underneath, which makes you go very slow on the slow sound or soul sound, compared to normally on the slow sound. You can see now I'm holding shift and I'm still walking faster, or at the same speed. As you can see, this is with shift, this is with shift. So yeah, if you're walking on the edge, the ice block is slightly smaller than the soul sound block. So I'm going all the way out while holding shift. I'm aiming my cursor up like towards the blocks in the background there, as you can see. Putting the cursor there, when I'm holding it there, I know I don't fall off when I'm running. So I will hold it at the base of these blocks. And I do like that, and I jump over. So yeah, I will show you again when I get up there how I do it. There we go. So I just do this jump, go all the way to the edge, line up the cursor, sprint, and go over. There you go. So yeah, the next jump here is also very easy. It's similar to, or not similar, it's exactly the same as this jump, except for the blocks used. Just go normally and jump. You will sometimes hit your head in this fence post up here, but as long as you keep holding W in and go forward, you will go into the gap and stand on this one. So yeah, like that. This next jump is one of the difficult ones. You need to jump to this one. You have the fence pole above you as well. So if you jump too early, you will hit your head in the fence pole above. So what I like to do is holding shift, go all the way out. Will aim my cursors between these two ice blocks there. As you can see, they are lining up exactly on it. So yeah, I'm keeping it down there, looking at the fence, and I go and jump up. So you need to jump in the last second. The rest of these jumps are pretty easy. You can just skip the shift key, do regular normal jumps. You don't need to sprint or anything. Just go towards them and jump. Hold shift in the air, and you will land on them and grab onto them. So yeah, I'm not going to explain those any further. So when you're on that one, actually, you can do a speed jump and jump onto it. You can probably just jump off without speed as well. At this location though, I like to jump over to this one, and you can just walk onto it. So this is also a difficult jump. You need to jump around. You can't jump onto these. If you could jump up onto these fence posts here, it would be an easy jump, as you could just go over here. The thing is, you can go on either side. I like to go on this side, line up with the fence post underneath her. So if I should drop the shift key at the moment, I would just drop down on that fence post underneath me, and that would save me. I'm aiming at this fence post like this. I'm double tapping W to sprint, and I will jump over and latch onto the soul sand over here. So let's see. Keeping my all the way out as far as I can go. Aim at the fence post, double tap, and I jump too far this time. So yeah, I'm going back up with a speed run, and I will see you again when I'm up there, almost back up. We just have these fence posts to jump. There we go. Back up, going all the way out, aiming at this one, tapping jump, or tapping W twice and jumping over. What you can do is also going tapping D as you're in the jump, which will go around the fence post and onto it. So you can go in a curve like this, jumping over here and going towards the middle. So when I get over to this one, I keep into the edge, same trick as the other half. You can sprint faster on the edge of this. Standing here, I will aim at this blue water over here, the water soil. So I'm aiming at the bottom approximately, so I can see the block I'm standing on. I will aim there, which you can see is approximately, it's all the way on the end. So same as this jump, when we're aiming at this post. The reason I jump just to say that. The reason I jump on this side and not this side is because if I miss this jump and just turn straight off or hit the side or something here, if I don't, if I jump, if I'm not jumping far enough, I will land on the pole underneath there, so I don't need to do the entire jump over again. I can just jump up and jump over again. I'll give it another try. So yeah, we are aiming at this one, and we're going to get over to there. So yeah, like that. As you can see, I can't jump onto this one, this fence post, unfortunately. But what we do is to go all the way on the side again. We're aiming on the side of the quartz block. Do a sprint, and we use the shift key to grab onto the quartz. If you go too far behind, go up to the fence post. Don't want that here. Go down on the quartz. We're going to double tap W to sprint and jump over to the next fence post. Remember to press shift to land on it. You can fall down like that. So yeah guys, we're back up. I thought I heard someone behind me, but you probably fell down, as most people do on that jump. Yeah, we are going over here, so sprint jump over to this fence post, hold shift as you land on it, let go of shift, jump up to the next one, press shift to grab onto it, the same one once again, onto this one, go onto the ice, sprint, jump over and shift. So yeah, on this one I don't do shift, I just walk straight over. It's quite simple. I press shift here, go onto this one. Hello Alex the Block01. Nice to see you up here, joining me while I'm explaining the parkour jumps. Yeah, I know I can do it. I've done it before, Alex. So yeah, it's good with like the encouragement from some VIPs. Oh my god. There we go. Open this one. So yeah, I forgot to explain those jumps. I hold shift and I walk around these. You need to watch out when you're on the bottom of the stairs because you can fall down. This jump right here, I go on the edge of this pole, sprint and jump up. And when you're up here, it's kinda laggy, so you need to get around this fence post right here without using shift too much. Get up on this one somehow without falling down. It's kinda annoying. I hate this particular jump, so come on. There we go. So turn around and jump onto this one. There we go. Like that. And we're over to this one. So it's quite easy when you first get up on the fence post. Just jump fence post to fence post. Up here, you double tap W to sprint. He just got stuck in the web there. Just tap W to sprint, go onto this one. Here's go all the way back. It's important you don't do what Alex just did. You double tap W and you need to jump from approximately the middle of this block. If you jump from here, you will get stuck in the web and you will not be able to get over to the block on the other side. There's an ice block down there, as you can see. That's the one that you need to land on. You can't jump to that one. So yeah. Tap W again to sprint. I do that for all these jumps, sprinting and jumping and using shift. Because I'm not, I haven't been up here. As you can see, jump pretty far with W. I don't like him being in my face at the moment. It's kinda annoying that he wanted to do the jumps with me. Because I can't see anything when he does that. So let's see. By the way, Alex, I'm trying to record the parkour. Yeah. You can stay around. Just don't get in my way, please. So yeah, these fence posts are, it's double jump from the ice block and over to that one, and it's regular jumps here. And it's the ladder over here. And let's see. It's double jump from the top of it and over here. Don't jump from the bottom, as you can fall off, as I mentioned partly from this one that I forgot to explain properly. I hold shift on this one and just jump up. This one right here is a regular jump. Don't use sprint, you will jump too far. So regular jump. Oh. Okay, so back up at this location. I will try to show how I do this. I hold in shift, go all the way out, hold up and out, jump up, and just do like that. Go slowly around these fence poles because you can fall off. And then the same thing again at the top, you can't fall off, and you do it like that. Go slowly around, hold the shift key in all the way, all the bottom. You can fall off, although hold the shift. Here we go. So up on this fence pole, you need to double tap W to jump, to sprint, and jump up. Get up on this one, walk without shift, very carefully, like this. Then jump onto the pole. Jump up, jump up, jump up, jump up. Double tap W to sprint. Again, double tap to sprint, jump from approximately middle, not at the edge, because you will get stuck in the web. So like that, from middle to middle. And I think you can do these jumps with regular jumps, but I use speed because I don't trust it 100%. I'm so far up in the parkour that I don't take any risks. If it had been on the bottom, I would have tried regular to see if that was possible. And doing regular jumps if that was possible. These fence poles, regular jumps, go to the ladder, go all the way on top. If you stand on the bottom again, as by that, you can fall off with holding shift, and at the top here, you can't do that. So go there and jump from the top to the top. This jump, regular jump, and this is the difficult ones. There are two difficult jumps left, from this one to that one. I use speed. I think you have to on this one. Press shift, of course, to grab onto it. This last one I think you can do without speed, but I'm doing it with speed. Also grab onto it with the shift key. Then it's regular easy jump over to that one, that block. And from that block you go hold shift and go as far out, as close to where I'm standing at the moment as you can, and jump onto the ladder, get up, hold shift. Then it's 2 easy jumps when you're on top of that ladder. Just walk forward, jump onto that ladder, and hold forward. When you get onto the ladder, you will walk up it. Just jump up to the top and up here. So yeah, I will see if I can manage to do this now without falling off, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, first one, second one, and it's the ladders. This is the hardest ladder jump, and as you can see, we are up on it, and this is the easy ones, and we are on the top of the parkour. So this is what you get up here. It's 3 empty signs,